It's rap o'clock. Yeah, y'all wanted me to do this suede. Suede? Where's my dang old lighter? Let's go. Let us roll. Animation sick as hell.
Falling through the cracks of the night
This is done with AI,
goes
right?
out on the other side. Suicide, suicide, suicide. Treading on the tracks in the night time. It never really felt like the right time. Suicide, suicide, suicide. I'm so fucking lonely beneath this. Narcissistic, can't keep a secret. Miscount sheep, I can't sleep, a misfit. Some say trouble, but some say sadistic. Bruises my brother, one time or the other. My
Bro, that was cold.
Silicone rubber. Bruises my sister, skin pop the blister, dig deep. Suicide, suicide. I'm so fucking lonely beneath this. Narcissistic, can't keep a secret. Miscount sheep, I can't sleep.
Beneath this secret, that's pretty close.
Misfit. Some say trouble, but some say sadistic. Bruises my brother.
Some say troubled, some say sadistic.
One time or the other, my skin felt counterfeit. Silicone rubber.
Skin felt counterfeit. Uncomfortable in your own skin. I could see that. I think everybody's experienced that once or twice. Look at that shot, though.
Bruises my sister, skin pop the blister, dig deep, resist the feeling when it hits you. Falling through the cracks of the night sky. A light goes out on the other side. Suicide, suicide, suicide. Treading on the tracks in the night time. It never really felt like the right time.
Treading on the tracks in the nighttime. It never really felt like the right time. Suicide, suicide, suicide.
Suicide, suicide, suicide.
Sick boy, bitten by a tech boy. I feel like it's not me, it's the world that's sick.
I'm so fucking washed up and seasick. Masochistic kid with a split.
I'm washed up and seasick. Like washed up, sure. And washed up like you fucking hack.
Lip, 6 feet deep, I can't eat, I'm nervous. Won't stay down cause my body purges. Useless, my mother, can't keep in my sick. Masochistic kid with a split lip. 6 feet deep, I can't eat, I'm nervous. Won't stay down cause my body purges. Useless, my mother, can't keep in my supper. Skin so pale cause my cheeks leak color. Truth is my father, you choose your karma. Draw for the sword, then drive through the armor.
Draw for the sword, then drive through the armor.
Falling through the cracks of the night sky. A light goes out on the other side. Suicide, suicide, suicide.
Falling through the cracks of the night sky. A light goes out to the other side. Suicide. Was he talking about, okay, falling through the cracks in the night sky? What do we got? What does that mean? Let's go with religion here. Let's say, all right, you kill yourself, you're supposed to go to hell, but he hopes that his friend that killed himself made it to heaven and fell through the cracks of the standards to live in paradise forever. What do y'all think?
Treading on the tracks in the night time. It never really felt like the right time. Suicide, suicide, suicide.
Treading on the tracks.
Suicide, suicide, suicide. Suicide, suicide.
Never really felt like the right time. Yikes.
Suicide, suicide, suicide. Suicide, suicide, suicide. It's hard to take off from the ground when your wings are cut. Your stomach burns when you're drinking from an empty cup. You know the entire ocean came from my tear ducts. I see the world through Fibonacci sequences and double Dutch. I guess there's some that's born lucky, there's some that's not. I tried to cut away my bitterness, hatchet job. I locked my youth inside a trunk, inside a pickup truck, then dumped the whole thing over that same bridge the night you jumped. I think about that sometimes, vividly, what it felt like to look down and see tranquility. One sudden movement in the world of pos, whole thing over that same bridge the night you jumped. I think about that sometimes, vividly, what it felt like to look down and see tranquility. One sudden movement in the world of possibility. The pier caving, kicking back.
What it felt like to look down and feel tranquility. It's the only time he feels at peace is when he knows he's about to die. How sad. Fuck, dude. I mean, that's why they do it, right? It's fucked.
And you jumped. I think about that sometimes, vividly, what it felt like to look down and see tranquility. One sudden movement in the world of possibility. Only one movement to expose our fragility. I fucking miss you, and I miss myself. I miss thinking we were indestructible as well. I miss chilling by the pier cave and kicking back with Callum, Hugo, Sega, Justin, Stevie and the fucking lads. I miss missing that. I numb myself to close the gap. I never even call them up. The distance is my plaster cast. The truth is that the day you jumped, my childhood jumped too. But I still can't find that anger. All I find is missing you.
Jeez.
Myself, I miss thinking we were indestructible as well. I miss chilling by the pier cave and kicking back with Callum, Hugo, Sega, Justin, Stevie and the fucking lads.
That's crazy. Okay, so he thinks he did stop hanging out with his friends, right? Because of the death. I'm sure that all dramatically changed them. But with seasons in life, like sometimes you can have that. Well, I don't know if it's the same feeling, but sometimes you think you're gonna be friends with and hang out and see these people every day for the rest of your life, and then it seems to change. Like for me, it's like every 7 years, right? Just your entire structure, the way your life is structured, changes entirely, and people that you thought were always gonna be there might not always be, whether they're alive or dead.
Missing that. I numb myself to close the gap. I never even call them.
Well, I guess I brought that up because maybe he thinks that death is the only reason he doesn't talk to those friends. When if his homeboy was still around, they maybe I don't know if the dude was his best friend. If it was, they would probably still be friends. But their other friends, they might not even talk to them anymore. Like I still talk to my best friend over the phone. He's in the Air Force, and we talk, at least once a month. Been doing it since we were 8 years old. Jeez, almost 30 years. Fuck. Wow, I just aged myself. Now you know, huh? But yeah, I mean, besides that, no one else. Just like family and really, really close friends.
Up the distance is my plaster cast. The truth is that the day you jumped, my childhood jumped too. But I still can't find that anger. All I find is missing you, man. I miss you. With all my rhymes, I picture running 5 minutes quicker. I'm right on time. I picture pulling you back over the edge and then we're crying and holding you, my brother, and telling you that it's fine.
Was he actually on the way, or that's just a hope scenario that he made up in his mind, that wishing that he could actually have done something? I wonder if he's sure. I mean, that's a pretty personal part of the story, but I want to know if that's actually true or just expressing a feeling he had that he could have done something about it.
The way that it worked, cause I was late like a jerk. There's not a day where I could find a way to break from the hurt. Your body missing, so we never got to wave to the hearse. I hope you're listening, I love you, man.
Your body's missing, so we never got to wave to the hearse. I didn't catch that the first time. Yikes. I wonder, is that worse? When you're on the way to the funeral home and you just hope, like, no, this can't be her. I know they're telling me that she's dead or they're dead, but like, maybe it's some mistake, you know what I mean? And there's no mistake. You blink a bunch of times to hope that you're dreaming. Oh, close your eyes shut, open them back up. You're still there. In that fucking room.
Makes you absurd. Fuck.
Yeah, well, that sucked. Great song, but man, all the pain. All right, y'all. Well, thanks for watching. We got merch on the way. Gimmickless. Peace. I make music.